For Sarah, the ordeal had left scars that ran deeper than any physical wound. Nightmares haunted her sleep, visions of twisted figures and sinister shadows threatening to drag her back into the abyss. But amidst the darkness, she found solace in the knowledge that she had faced her fears and emerged stronger for it. As the days turned into weeks, Sarah struggled to piece together the fragments of her shattered life. Though the memories of Iron Fit Jim still haunted her, she refused to let them define her. With each passing day, she grew stronger, her resolve unyielding in the face of adversity. But even as Sarah tried to move on, the past refused to release its grip. Strange occurrences plagued her every move. Objects moved of their own accord, mysterious figures lurked in the shadows, and the whispers of the dead echoed in her ears. It seemed that the curse of Iron Fit Jim had not been fully vanquished, and its malevolent presence continued to stalk her every step. Determined to put the past behind her, Sarah resolved to confront the darkness head-on. Armed with newfound courage and unwavering determination, she embarked on a journey to uncover the truth behind the curse that had haunted her for so long. Her quest led her to the heart of the town, where she sought out the wisdom of those who had come before her. Through ancient texts and whispered legends, Sarah pieced together the dark history of Iron Fit Jim, tracing its origins back to a time long forgotten. But as she delved deeper into the mysteries of the past, Sarah uncovered a truth far more sinister than she could have ever imagined. The curse that had plagued Iron Fit Jim was not confined to its walls. It was a malevolent force that sought to spread its darkness far and wide, consuming all who stood in its way. Armed with this knowledge, Sarah knew that she had to act fast to stop the curse from spreading any further. With the help of her newfound allies, she embarked on a daring quest to confront the darkness and put an end to its reign of terror once and for all. As Sarah and her allies ventured into the heart of darkness, they were met with a sight that chilled them to the bone. Iron Fit Jim stood before them, its walls twisted and warped by the curse that had taken root within its depths. Shadows danced in the corners of their vision, and the air grew thick with the stench of death. Undeterred by the horrors that surrounded them, Sarah and her allies pressed on, their determination unwavering in the face of adversity. With each step they took, they could feel the darkness closing in around them, its malevolent presence threatening to consume them whole. But as they reached the heart of Iron Fit Jim, they were met with a sight that filled them with dread. A figure stood before them, its form shrouded in darkness, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly light. It was the embodiment of the curse that had plagued them for so long, and it would stop at nothing to destroy them. With a defiant roar, Sarah and her allies launched themselves into battle, their weapons clashing against the darkness with a fury born of desperation. Shadows writhed and twisted around them, threatening to drag them down into the abyss. But with each blow they struck, they could feel the curse weakening, its hold on Iron Fit Jim slipping away. And as the final blow was struck, the darkness that had plagued Iron Fit Jim for so long was finally banished, its malevolent presence vanquished by the light of Sarah's courage and determination. With a triumphant cry, she and her allies emerged victorious, their spirits unbroken and their hearts filled with hope. As the sun rose on a new day, Sarah stood before the ruins of Iron Fit Jim, a sense of peace settling over her at last. Though the horrors of the past still haunted her, she knew that she had faced them head-on and emerged stronger for it. With a newfound sense of purpose, Sarah vowed to use her experiences to help others who found themselves trapped in the grip of darkness. Armed with courage and determination, she embarked on a new journey, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. And though the memory of Iron Fit Jim would forever linger in the minds of those who had witnessed its horrors, Sarah knew that its legacy would serve as a warning to all who dared to tread its cursed halls. For in the end, it was not the darkness that defined them, but the strength and courage that they found within themselves. As dawn broke over Oak Ridge, the curse was lifted, and the town was free once more. But the scars of the past remained, a reminder of the horrors that lurked beneath the surface. And though Officer Thompson had emerged victorious, he knew that the darkness would always linger, waiting for the day when it would rise again. With the curse lifted and the darkness banished, Oak Ridge began the slow process of healing. The townsfolk emerged from their homes, their faces etched with relief and gratitude. But for Officer Thompson, The battle had taken its toll, leaving behind wounds that refused to heal. Haunted by the memories of his ordeal, Thompson found himself plagued by nightmares that twisted and warped his reality. He withdrew from his colleagues and friends, consumed by a sense of guilt for the role he had unwittingly played in unleashing the curse upon Oak Ridge. Despite their efforts to reach out to him, Thompson remained distant, his once vibrant spirit now shrouded in darkness. And as the days turned into weeks, his colleagues began to fear that the shadow of the curse still lingered, waiting to claim its final victim. Just when it seemed that peace had finally returned to Oak Ridge, a new darkness began to stir. Strange occurrences once again plagued the town, from mysterious disappearances to sightings of shadowy figures lurking in the night. Officer Thompson's worst fears had come to pass, as the curse he had fought so hard to banish returned with a vengeance. Determined to atone for his past mistakes, Thompson vowed to confront the darkness head-on, no matter the cost. With the help of his allies, Thompson delved into Oak Ridge's dark history, searching for clues that would lead them to the source of the curse. But as they uncovered the truth, they realized that the darkness had taken on a new form, more powerful and insidious than ever before. As the darkness closed in around them, Thompson and his allies prepared for their final stand. Armed with courage and determination, they ventured into the heart of the abyss, their every step fraught with peril. But even as they faced unimaginable horrors, they refused to back down, their bond forged in the crucible of adversity. And in the end, it was Thompson who stood alone against the darkness, his resolve unwavering in the face of unspeakable evil. With a mighty roar, Thompson unleashed the full force of his will upon the darkness, banishing it from Oak Ridge once and for all. And as the light of dawn broke over the horizon, the town emerged from the shadows, stronger and more resilient than ever before. In the aftermath of the battle, Oak Ridge began the long process of rebuilding. The scars of the past were still visible, a reminder of the darkness that had once threatened to consume them all. But amidst the ruins, there was hope, a beacon of light that shone brightly in the darkness. Officer Thompson had finally found peace, his demons laid to rest once and for all. Though his journey had been long and arduous, he emerged stronger and more determined than ever before. And as he looked out over the town he had sworn to protect, he knew that no matter what trials lay ahead, he would face them with courage and resolve. For in the end, it was not the darkness that defined him, but the light that shone from within. And as long as that light burned bright, Oak Ridge would always stand strong against the forces of evil that sought to tear it apart.